Oh, ow. Ouch. Oh my God. I'm stiff. I'm achy. I'm in pain. I'm sore. Oh my God, I'm tired. Wasn't a good night last night, darlings. Yet another stupidly early morning because just in too much pain to sleep. Hey ho, hey ho. Good. Oh, God, falling apart. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to a rather special Saturday Night Live, the second and last of our short but sweets for this week. Tomorrow, we're back to the full hour. Monday night, 2 hours. Oh, yes. So I'm just going to dive straight into it, darlings. We are going to wave away Saturday. We're going to welcome in Sunday. I don't know about you, but for me, Sunday is going to be all about Sunday lunch and the F1. And I'm very much looking forward to both. Oh, especially if it rains. Especially if it rains at Spa, that'll really mix things up. Anyway, and we're going to spend this time in the company of our very good friends, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. And now, tonight, it's another triple crown, darlings. We have got, in order of appearance, and they're all getting some action, the Netty Petty Cash Pot, Two Ton Ted the Tenting Tin, and of course Sean's Box. We've got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could and perhaps should, but you'll have to be quick, leave a voice note. And uh, we've got a letter that I'm going to share with you. So we've got, oh, the first voice note is pinged in. Jolly good. What we got here? Oh, it's ein photograph. Oh dear. Oh, this is funny. Put this on in the Facebook group so everybody can see it, or I'll do it if you're not on Facebook. There you go. How Sir Roger Moore, as James Bond, would have looked if he was armed with a magnum. Hope you can see that. That's rather amusing. Oh, and an early voice note. Well, before I play the voice note, I'm desperate for a slurp of my wine, so I will. Oh, and another voice note. My goodness me. So I'm just going to say, cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're lucky, stroke unlucky, ladies, depending on how you feel about such things. And to each and every one of you, and the comments are just flying up. I'm not even going to bother with the comments tonight. I'm never going to read all of these. There's about 54 million, and they're coming in at one every second. Oh my God. Oh, you guys carry on. I shall get through them all nice and easily by bloody well ignoring them. Look at them. Look at the rate they're coming in. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Blimey. Right, anyway, to each and every one of you, all of you lovely green names, get stuffed. Here we go. Oh, very nice too. Right, voice notes.
Hello, it's Emma Lemon. You've probably noticed, or you might not have noticed still, but I'm AWOL at the moment. I've actually been on holiday in Great Yarmouth. Been staying in a caravan, but the caravan has a broken router, and therefore no Wi-Fi. So I've been missing from the live stream. Sorry about that, but all will be resolved hopefully by tomorrow night. I'll be back. I did have a little event today, actually. Something happened to me. I was walking along the promenade eating a hot donut. I just bought it, you know, the freshly made ones. I was walking along the promenade and I was sort of in a dreamland, you know, enjoying being by the sea. And I put the donut to my mouth. And I was just, you know, I was just in another world when suddenly something really hard and heavy smacked me around the back of the head.
Seagull.
And some sharp thing went into my face and my hand that were holding the donut.
Seagull.
And then the donut was gone.
It's a seagull.
It was a massive seagull.
Yeah.
Had literally just smacked into my head in order to snatch this donut out of my mouth. I just couldn't believe it. I was actually in shock because I genuinely thought someone had attacked me because it was so heavy and so hard. And I just felt this sharp thing. And it was only because the donut was gone that I realised it was a seagull and I wasn't being mugged for something else. But yeah, eventful times in Great Yarmouth. But yep, I shall be back hopefully on the live stream tomorrow night and preparing for some fun days ahead, I think. I hope you are all well. I'm sorry I haven't missed. Well, I haven't missed. Sorry I haven't been around for the live streams. So I haven't a clue what's gone on with them, apart from being updated by Tracy on a couple of things. But yeah, I'll try and do some catching up at some point. I hope everyone's well, and I will see you soon. And see you soon, Boaty, too. Bye.
You most certainly will. Well, no doubt. We all knew that was going to be a seagull, don't we? Oh, ouch. Yes. And that will be one of the famous Norfolk weight loss seagulls. And they're specially trained to realise when somebody is on a weight loss program. And if they see them eating something that is on the verboten banned list, they help them out by relieving them of it. Very useful things.
Well, yes, I did notice all three opponents are on the table.
Yes.
So pound them buggers like you want to be pounded. Netty, Petty, Cash, whatever doings.
Yes.
And Ted the Tentin, do what said.
Two-ton Ted the Tenting Tin.
And oh bugger, I forgot what it's called. Pounding pot, whatever, I can't remember. But do you know what? I'm just going to say there's some bloody big tents here on this campsite. Big tents. And for two people, it looks like it can father a bloody 5, maybe 10 people. It's shocking. But they're just greedy. But there you go. Hey ho. Twat.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jen. You just wait until you see the size of mine. You'll be amazed. Right. Okay, well, we'll do these in order. We will start off with the Netty Petty Cash Pot. The Netty Petty Cash Pot. Good Welsh pot. Now, for those who don't know, if we get any £2 coins, then they go into the Netty Petty Cash Pot and they can be deployed when we go away in Netty. And they can be for anything. They can be for some knickknacks for Netty, or they can be for snacks when we're away in Netty. Anything connected with Netty, these can be used for. And today, I've got no fewer than 3 £2 coins. And if my mathematics is correct, that's 6 of the King's Pounds. And lid off. 1, 2, 3. Bosh. That's that one done. Now then, we move on to 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin. Now, 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin is designed for banknotes that have His Majesty's Fizzog on, rather than Her Late Majesty's Fizzog. So when we get when we get a Charlie, then they go in 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin. And 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin, his contents are to be used for tenting equipment or anything connected with tenting trips. So hopefully 2 Ton Ted the Tenting Tin will be deployed a week on Monday. So, and we've got 2 lovely crisp £5 notes. So there we go. They go into 2 Ton Ted the Tenting Tin, and that's that done. Now these 2 haven't seen any action for a fortnight, so it's nice for them to get a bit. And finally, we come to Sean's box, which gets a pounding every night, come what may. And I'm not sure what this is for yet. Something nice, a treat for the community, and that will get emptied when it's full up. So 1 box, and again it's a Welsh box. Call, nice Welsh lady. 1 box, £1. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Give it a rattle. There we go. That's all of the pounding done for tonight. Has anything else popped in? No. Excellent. Right. Splendid. I'll have a goodly slurp of my wine, and I suppose I should make some effort to see who's actually here, hadn't I? So, right, let's do that. Right, slurp of the wine first. Now, I'll have lost a million comments, but I'll say hello to everybody that I see. Right, in no particular order, with us tonight we have Finley Plimpton, our Diana, very own hippie head mistress, you know what to do. Peter P, Mystic Hair, Nigel Fleck, Trisha Alderman, no doubt with the lovely Paul, Stew, the fabulous Tonic 110, Nigel Fleck, Finston Churchill, our very own matron, Emma Hare, of course. Emma Hare? Oh, sorry, we've got Mystic Hair. We've heard from Emma of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon, and we're going to be having some fun in the days to come. You wait and see. We've got Barry, that guy from SETI Alpha 5. Good evening to you. We've got Nick, Rent Lettings. We've got Mark, Bad Books. How dare you, Peter P, the netty petty piss pot. I quite like that, the netty petty piss pot. Right, that has been renamed. Well done, Peter P, the netty petty piss pot. I'll screenshot that, so otherwise I'll forget. We've got Rob Hedgehog, who is definitely up for a community meet. Oh, excellent. Thank you to everybody who has watched and commented on the Daily Diary video that went out today. And quite a few of you are up for a community meet, so we can be talking about that. JB71 is with us. The lovely Richard. Right, we can start whizzing through now. Mystic Head, I said, didn't I? Yes. Andrew Buttigieg, the lovely Irish Spotty Butty. The fabulous Mark Prasad is here. My God. Oh, Kay Camper, good evening to you. Oh, and Karen Fletcher. Now, that's Karen of Barry and Karen. That's Mrs., that guy from SETI Alpha 5. Good evening, Karen. Always a joy to have you with us. Jimmy Mighty Quinn is with us, giving us a timestamp. JB71, we did. Whizzing through. Oh, I'll catch up with these in no time. Josh Homan is with us. Diesel Forever 99. Hi, Boaty and all of chat. Hello to you. This is lovely. And so many green names. This is brilliant. I'm loving this. Oh, Sherry is with us. Hello, Sherry. We so miss you when you're not here. Emily Crayons is with us. Good evening, Boaty. A very good evening to you. Nigel Fleck, I think we said. JB71. Don't do that. I've not asked you to do anything. Stop that. Whizzing through, whizzing through. Right, and then it's just everybody chatting to each other and saying hello. I don't think there's anybody new popping up anytime. No, I'm just going to flick through to the end as I'm going. Oh, Angie is with us. Oh, the lovely Angie. Hello, my lovely. Hope you are terribly well. Hope you've had a good day. Hope you've all had a good day, actually. Benoit is with us. Hi, Boaty. Hello to you. Oh, and Mandy Jandy is with us. Hello. Oh, Dan is with us as well. Hello, Dan. Oh my gosh, what a crowd we are tonight. You keep talking amongst yourselves, darlings. I'm just going to ignore the comments. Brendan Brady is with us. Hi, Boaty. I often watch you on my smart TV, so I don't comment very often, but I always watch your videos and most of the live streams. Well, thank you, Brendan, and it's lovely to, or I'll watch the live streams next morning. Well, yeah, they are late at night. Oh, well, it's fabulous to actually hear from you live and in person. Good evening to you. And I've caught up with the comments by them either disappearing or me ignoring them. So, yeah, go me. Let's have a voice note to celebrate.
Oh, wow. They've had a bit of a big pounding tonight,
They've had a
haven't
right
they?
old pounding, Jen.
Whew.
What? I
should say take a rest, Mr. Boaty.
Exactly.
Because that is much doings.
At my age
to
as well.
Your doings.
At my age.
And their doings and what doings? Huh? Twat.
Hope you're having a fabulous break, Jen. Just to be clear for everybody, Jen is away in Mali, her motorhome, but she's only away for a week, so it's a break rather than a holiday. You know, Jen lives in a different world to me and some of the rest of you. And, you know, a 7-day time away, that's not a holiday. That's just a break. Oh, dear. Right. Oh, not at all, Brendan. Right, okay. Right, where did I get to? God, I've forgotten what I was going to say. I've lost the plot now because you lot are going absolutely mad in the comments. Oh, the first video you saw was through Paul. Yeah, quite a few of you came via Mustard, didn't you? Right, yeah. So, okay, what is there to tell you? Oh, well, let's do food news because we always do that, don't we? Breakfast, lavishly buttered slice of toast at about 6:15 this morning with some bloody painkillers. Lunch was nice. A hot and spicy chicken thing with salad and my lovely vinaigrette that I've got a fresh batch of, and it's a good one. Supper tonight, I'm delighted to tell you, will be staff curry. And my Sunday lunch tomorrow, I'm going a bit left field with Sunday lunch tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going a bit left field. Formula One day, all of that. Tomorrow, for my Sunday lunch, I am having sausage and mash. And I'm going to do a really nice mash, more of a pomme puree. I've got good sausages. I'm going to do some fried onions and make a kind of beef, horseradish, onion, and wine gravy. And I'm going to do a Yorkshire pudding or two. And I am thoroughly looking forward to that. Right. Okay. Bloody hell, it's almost time to finish and I've barely bloody started. This is no good, is it? Haven't you had enough of sausages lately? Well, apparently not. No, I've got some good ones. They're on offer. Cairngorm One is with us. Good evening, all, and a very good evening to you. Right then, darlings. Now, um, you've got another video tomorrow. I'm trying to do the daily diary thing, trying to get back into it. Now, because of circumstances, then I'm not really doing anything. So they've been kind of driving to work ones, obviously. But, hopefully that's better than nothing. And I know we go over everything on the live streams, but not everybody watches the live streams. Some people only watch the videos. So I kind of want to get things out there on videos as well as on the lives. And yeah, hang on, what was I saying? Oh yeah, video coming out tomorrow. But I will give you a heads up on the news today. So today started badly. I didn't get anywhere near enough sleep. Every time I just move in my sleep or turn or roll over, the pain is so bad that it wakes me up. And so I gave up at about 6 o'clock this morning, got up, coffee, toast, pain relief, all of that. Tried going back to bed again and couldn't really get back off even after the pain relief had kicked in a little bit. So I'm incredibly sleep deprived, darlings. And I'm a bit fed up of everything hurting. And getting back to work is not helping, really. So things that had stopped hurting have now started hurting again. So obviously my legs took a bit of a pasting in the accident, but they'd stopped hurting. Well, they've started again now. My back had largely stopped hurting. It started again now in spades. My neck is putting out like paroxysms of pain. My traps and my intercostals, they're all really, oh yeah, it's horrible, but it's a necessary thing. And I'm just hoping that things will get easier, and all I really need is a good night's sleep and I can cope with everything. But amongst everything else, I'm trying to survive on 3-4 hours sleep and not very good sleep per night. And it's kind of not easy, and it kind of gets to you and gets you down a bit. So it wasn't a great start to the day. And then the postman came earlier than normal, about 10 o'clock, and there was a signed for recorded delivery. And I thought, oh, Christ, what's this? Because I'm only expecting bad news at the moment, because that's all that's been happening to me. I mean, recently, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no bloody luck at all, would I? If I fell into a bag of tits, I'd come out sucking my thumb. If Alanis Morissette had triplets, I'd be the one in the middle on the bottle. So I wasn't expecting any good news, and I steeled myself. I opened the other post first and saved the recorded delivery so I could brace myself for whatever bad news it was going to be. Bailiffs, potential imprisonment for non-payment of council tax. They're coming around to cut off my electricity because I might not have paid the electricity bill for a year. But no, it was none of those things. It's this letter here from, I will show you. There you go. Hastings Direct. And I thought, okay, that's a bit queer. Ouch. I told you my legs are hurting. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, ow, ow. The wine will help. The wine will kick in a minute. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was the wine burp, darlings. So there's a few sheets of this. And I thought, well, what the bloody hell's all this about? Now then, what this is, it's from an insurance company. And what they're basically saying to me is, don't go through your insurance company, deal with us direct. We'll give you a hire car. We will pay for your car repairs or pay you out if it's a total loss. And if you've been injured, we can help you with that as well. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a bit. And then realizing it wasn't necessarily bad news, I had a slurp of my second cup of coffee and kind of went back to the beginning and read it properly. And this is the important line. Dear Mr. Parry Hughes, that's me. Should have been Reverend, but there we are. We can help you get back on the road in big letters. We're writing to let you know that we accept our customer was at fault for the accident you were involved in. Shall I read that again? We're writing to let you know that we accept our customer was at fault for the accident you were involved in. The day suddenly got a lot better. Let's drink to that before we do anything else, shall we? Yeah. So the rest of it is all gubbins about the rest of it is all gubbins about, look, deal with us directly, don't go through anybody else. We will sort you out, we'll look after you. Now, obviously they want to do that because everybody's going to take a cut of everything. If they dealt with me directly, it would lessen their bills. So, you know, a perfectly understandable and sensible business move. So where I'm going to go with that, goodness only knows. But I mean, realistically, the hire car thing, I would have loved to hire a car. Couldn't have one because I might have ended up being left with the liability of paying for it if they insisted that their insurance was void. Now, I've not heard from my insurance company. I don't even know if they know. This is the first I've heard. So fingers crossed and touch wood that it means what I assume that it means. So hire car. I assume that a hire car will be only would only be offered until your car got repaired or you got paid out on it. And then the bit they talk about dealing with them about the damage to the car and the repairs or the total loss payout, that ship has kind of sailed because I've already done the deal with my insurance company. The money is on its way. There's not much of it, a couple of £100, but what there is of it is on its way. It's all been done, sorted, but it's going to take 5 business days to arrive, so it'll arrive at some point late next week. We all know that in this day and age, bank transfers are in fact instant, but they like to hang on to your money for as long as they can, don't they? But the point is, that's all done and dusted, kippers and custard. So I can't deal with them directly on that. However, I haven't as yet signed on the dotted line with the no-win, no-fee lawyers that my insurance are using for a potential injury claim. So I could potentially, if I chose to, give them a ring and offer to deal directly with them on that if I chose to. But I don't know if that would be wise. But that's a kind of secondary thing. I mean, the main thing to take from that is that obviously we knew that the naughty man who is now in prison, who hit me and broke me, we know that the vehicle was showing as insured. He had an insurance policy. And we know that when we, my insurance company, contacted them and kind of said, right, you know, you're liable for this, they said, no, the insurance is void. And we didn't know on what basis. I assumed it was because he was driving while disqualified, or driving while pissed, or driving while drugged up. But my insurance company said, no, none of those. They would void his personal insurance, but they wouldn't void third party liability. And they said, just bear with us, bear with us. Now, we will go through with the proceedings on paying you out on the car, and we'll do that for the moment through your insurance, but we're still going to keep chasing this company because we believe, unless they give us a valid reason why the policy should be void at that particular time, because we know from the MIB that the insurance was valid on that day. So we would need a legal reason why the insurance wasn't valid at the time. And the fact that he was driving while disqualified, that does not void the third party insurance. Amazingly, you probably think it would. I certainly thought it would, but no, it doesn't. Neither does driving while pissed up or smacked off your tits. So they were waiting for the other company to say why they believed or why they were claiming the insurance was void. And they were being very tight-lipped about it all. So, from the look of it, as I understand this letter, I need to speak to my insurance, obviously. But from the look of it, they're accepting that the insurance wasn't void and they are, in fact, liable. So, what does that mean in real terms? Well, it means that the loss of Mimi LeBlanc, my car, will not, assuming this is kosher and means what I think it means, then it means that the claim will not go through my insurance, it will go through their insurance. It'll still be an insurance claim, but it will be a no-fault claim. I'll still have to declare it for 5 years, but it shouldn't have such a deleterious effect on my premiums. Right, remember where I'm up to. We've got a voice note.
Well, I'm going to say, bloody hell, them boxes are even pounded more than I have. Ha! Jeez. But I never know with the shite you're going through. Yeah, that's bad. I know. It would take its toll, but hello. You're still a twat.
Well, you should have gone to the annual swing-a-thon instead of that little campsite on the Highlands of Scotland where you are, Jen. That'll teach you. So, where was I? Yeah, what will this mean? So, it'll be a no-fault claim. I'll still have to declare it, but it shouldn't mean that that I become uninsurable. Now, what else I hope it means, again, I need to speak to my insurance. That will probably happen. Oh, well, I was going to say Monday or Tuesday. Probably won't, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I am fully booked up. For Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, I'm not going to be doing anything other than having fun. Well, as much fun as I can have while I'm broken. I'm certainly not going to be dealing with telephone calls from insurance companies and things like that. But we'll come on to that tomorrow night. It's getting late now, so I'll tell you all about the plans for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow night. So hopefully it will mean that I get my excess or excesses, both the mandatory and the voluntary excesses, repaid. Now, if that happens,
good evening, Boaty, and everybody in chat. First of all, Boaty, I want to apologize. I won't be able to make it tomorrow to come down to see you at Windy Bottom in the Peak District. Really disappointed I can't make it. The Secret Service has said it would cost millions of dollars and probably shut down half of the East Midlands for me to be there. So I offer my very sincere apologies to you, Boaty, but I can't do it. Anyway, Boaty, have a good night. God bless. Take care.
well, I mean, Mr. President, it's never anything less than a joy to hear from you. And I hope you're enjoying Scotland. Oh, have you met Jen? Are you anywhere near Jen? Oh, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? Are you still in Scotland? You were there the other day. Nip into Jen's campsite. She'll make you a Malibu and Diet Coke. You can forget all of your troubles for a couple of hours. And God knows you've got a few at the moment. But God bless you, Mr. President. Now, where was I? Right, yeah. So if the excesses are repaid, then I'd need to, count all the pennies and figure out what I haven't paid. Well, I've been off work and this, that, and the other. But there is a possibility, if the excesses come back, that I would be able to.
Hi, Boaty.
Hello.
Hi, everybody in the chat. Just wanted to say that I'm so happy for you and the good news that you got.
Thank you.
And I actually have my car insurance with Hastings Direct, and I've had probably the best experience I've ever had in terms of with insurance companies. Like every year when I get my renewal premium, it's always inevitably increased quite a lot. And in the past, I've always been too scared to challenge it. But the last 3 years, every time I get my renewal premium and it's increased, I just go on to confused.com or something like that.
Good idea.
I'll do a quote and I'll get the estimate number for what they're quoting me, which is cheaper. And then I go and cancel my insurance with Hastings. And every single time they immediately call me back and ask me why I've cancelled. And then I tell them why. And every single year they have not only matched the premium, but they've added on things like this year I got free home start and roadside assistance, breakdown recovery. And the year before that, I got my no claims bonus protected. So I've had nothing but good experiences. So I'm telling you that to share some good news, and hopefully it all works out for you. And anyway, you're a twat. Mwah.
Oh, bless you, my lovely. It's that was quite disconcerting because as soon as I clicked onto your chat doings to play the message, of course I was confronted by the picture you sent me last time, which was your cleavage. So your cleavage has just been talking to me about car insurance. I have to say, that my insurance company, and I can't remember their name, I chose them on the basis of price, as we probably all do. They really have gone to battle for me, and they've gone outside of the norm. They've liaised with me by telephone. We've chatted. They've gone out of their way with watching the YouTube video that I put up and taking still shots of that, and really going into battle with the other companies involved. So I'm quite impressed by that. I'm less impressed by Hastings Direct on the grounds that they did try to wriggle out of liability, but they've done the right thing in the end. In terms of the renewals, then yeah, that is standard business practice. They give you a good price to get you in for the first year, and then they hope that you won't check out. They hike it up for year 2 and going on, and hope that you won't look elsewhere. That's standard with every kind of insurance company. Car insurance, home insurance, breakdown cover, it's just standard. So I'm not going to knock any company for doing that. It's c'est la guerre, as the French say. That's the game, that's the war. And you just have to play your part exactly as Angie said. You get alternative quotes. You go to your company of choice, say, this is what I've been offered, and they will usually match it. So anyway, getting back to it, because we're kind of running on a bit, aren't we? Yeah, if I get my excesses back, then there's a possibility, if I can, when I put everything on the table and work it all out, I might actually be able to replace Mimi with another daily car. And that would be rather splendid. What else would it mean if the naughty man's insurance have accepted liability? Well, it would mean a potential injury claim. Now, I've got an appointment booked with the thank you, Helen. They've booked me an appointment with the doctor appointed by the solicitors, who will be a total quack. It's all, it's all bent as a 9-bob note. I've done this once before. You turn up to the doctors and they tell you what you're suffering from. They don't check you out or anything like that. They say, right, I expect you've got this, and this. And you say, yeah, okay. And they write it down. They go to the other company and you get a payout. That's the way it works. And they take a reasonable chunk of it. The insurance company, they take their chunk. The solicitors take a chunk. The corrupt doctor takes a chunk. But what are you going to do? That's the way that it works. Now, it's not like it was, where you could get massive payouts. And if I get anything at all, I wouldn't imagine it's going to be a large amount. In fact, I'm absolutely certain that I would rather have not have had the injuries than get anything that I might potentially get in the future. It'll take ages. My doctor's appointment isn't until the end of August. Please God, most of the things that I'm suffering from will have healed by then, but it's just it's a game. It's just a game. You tell them all of the dreadful things that have happened to you. You've got night terrors. You wet yourself every time you get in a car, blah, blah, blah. And everybody gets some money and everybody else's insurance premium goes up. So I'm not a fan of it, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I didn't want to be in that accident. I didn't want all of this inconvenience. I didn't want the upheaval. And I certainly didn't want the pain and everything else that has gone on. So if there's a chance for a couple of bobs, then obviously I'm going to go down that route. So that is a possibility. but it won't be as much as it would have been before the government changed all of the rules, and it probably won't happen for months or even perhaps years. If I had to guess, judging from Captain Mustard's experience, I would guess it'd be 500 quid, something like that. But anyway, there we are. So it's positive news. It's the only thing I've had recently that can be regarded as in any way positive. What we need now is the thing that is still hanging over us is that the Volkswagen Beetle people are still, the last time I heard, putting liability on me for their accident, which, as we all know, is total. I mean, it's bollocks. It's bollocks. And I know that, you know that, the police know that, my insurance company knows that. But at the last time I spoke to my insurance company, they were still trying. Now, if the naughty man's insurance have accepted liability with me, then the likelihood is that they must accept liability with everybody else. So hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, the Volkswagen Beetle people will drop their spurious and, quite honestly, fraudulent liability claim against me and aim it where it belongs, at the guy who actually hit them. I didn't hit them. I was 400 yards behind them, could barely see them. So that's the last thing that we need to happen. And then we've got not the best case scenario, but the least worst case scenario. I'll take a financial loss on Mimi, but there is a potential injury claim, and there might be a couple of bob coming in there. And hopefully my insurance policies in future over the next 5 years won't entirely go through the roof, and I might be able to replace Mimi, because there's no way I'd have been able to do it otherwise. So there we go. That is your update for today, darlings. Oh, oh, and yeah. Well, yes, yeah. My contact at the insurance company agrees with me. We both believe that the Beetle people have gone for me because I've got valid insurance, and they believed that the guy who's truly at fault didn't. Hopefully that will change now. That's the last little thing that we need to slot in, and it will be the least worst scenario. Right, well, this has been a bloody train crash of a live stream, hasn't it? Hopefully, I've got no idea what you lot have been talking to each other about, but I hope you've enjoyed it and enjoyed each other's company, because, yeah, I haven't got involved with the comments at all. They've been, I love seeing you so busy in the comments. That's what it's all about. Just mute me and talk to each other. But yeah, so there we are. I've brought you up to speed on all of the latest. We've pounded the box and the Netty Petty Piss Pot, as it's now called, and of course 2 Ton Ted the Tentington. And I will be back tomorrow night, slightly earlier, 11 o'clock, for a longer time. Although, as I think somebody pointed out, it always ends up being an hour or close to it, even when it's supposed to be half an hour. And tomorrow night, I will tell you all about what's happening on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Let me have a quick flick through the comments in case there's something tremendously important. Oh, everybody loves the Donald. Oh, hang on now. This has come through on a different. Right, is this for the live stream or is this for me personally? Oh, I don't know whether to play this or not. Hang on. Let me move away from the microphone.
I'm sorry if that upset you, what I said, but
No, we won't play that one. That'll be. I don't think that was meant for public consumption. Da, 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 da. Sponsorship with Footman James. That's the dream. I've got my classic fleet policy with Footman James, and they are a joy to deal with. I was with Lancaster before them, and Lancaster were absolute shit. Footman James, total pleasure, total delight. I've got Nettie, Yvette Carte Blanche, and Minge Bag with Footman James, and what a joyful experience. Oh right, this one's on the right doings. Here we are.
oh, Mr. Boaty, don't be so fucking naive. You can play it over the what's it doings.
Oh, can I?
I've got nothing to hide.
Okay.
And it's all true because you are the doings of this business and help people through.
Oh,
Happy days.
I've got
Twat.
right. Okay. Well, we can if we can play it, we can play it. So, and it's time to start saying your good nights, darlings, because yeah, it's knocking on a bit, isn't it? And some of us have got staff curry to eat.
I'm sorry if that upset you, what I said, but it still stands because it's true. You have pulled all these people together and it means a lot to most of them. And it does. It's, yeah, I know it's hard to be doings with you, but you've done it, mate. Thank you. That's what I'm going to say. Thank you.
Oh, bless
And
you.
I'm glad I come across you. So thanks, twat.
Oh, that's very sweet. Bless you, Jen. Ow! God, my legs. Oh. See, that's the kind of stuff that I don't know how to deal with that. I'm cool with you all calling me a wanker or a tosser or this, that, and the other and ripping it out of me. It's when you're nice to me, I don't know how to deal with that. You know, I'm 54 years old. I've lived quite a life, but there's still a lot of the kid inside me. And the kid inside me, and forgive me if this sounds a bit heavy, but you've got to bear in mind that I grew up in the 1970s. And when I grew up, I was mixed race. I still am, which meant that I got the shit kicked out of me on a regular basis. I was abused sexually, physically, mentally. It wasn't a great childhood. So even now, all of these years on, My comfort zone is abuse. Hopefully, you know, light-hearted, tongue-in-cheek abuse from friends, banter like we have here. But that is still my comfort zone. And if somebody says that that you're actually a nice person or you've done something nice, I don't know how to deal with that. I genuinely, and that's a genuine thing. I don't know how to deal with that. I know how to deal with abuse because I've got a lifetime of experience. Um, but the nice stuff, yeah. I mean, I love it. I welcome it, of course, but I struggle with responding to it because it's not my comfort zone. Maybe it should be. Maybe it will be. But thank you, Jen, and thank you to everybody else who said anything nice about me or about the community over the last couple of days. There have been some amazing comments, and I really am grateful. I just get I get a bit tongue tied because yeah. Just if you say anything nice, make sure you call me a wanker at the end of it. God, you lot have been so busy tonight. Okay, darlings, right, we'll call it a day at that. Yeah. Okay. We'll catch up tomorrow night. We can have a bit more of a proper conversation tomorrow night. Hopefully, I'll have had some more sleep and all of you as well. And we've got a lovely Sunday to look forward to. Formula One, if you're into that. A Sunday, if you're into that. Sunday lunch, if you're into that.
Okay, Boaty, you don't feel comfortable with people being nice to you. That's fine, because I'd much prefer to be very naughty to you.
Oh dear, bless you, Angie. Oh dear. Right. Okay, darlings. Thank you for your company tonight. I hope you've loved each other's company because my God, I've not really got involved, have I? But there we are. It's been it's been good. I love this time with you. I'm glad I brought you up to speed. I want you guys to be the first to know about everything that's going on. Tomorrow night, we'll talk about stuff coming up, and there's exciting stuff coming up immediately, as in next week, and I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. And in, I think, 2 weeks. Oh, Helen says good night to everybody in the community because she still apparently can't work out how to open a YouTube account. And that's it. We've done the hour, so that is really it. I'm gonna get supper and I'm gonna sod off. But yeah, so next week's going to be exciting. Stuff is going to be happening in, I think, 2 weeks. I received I received some instructions asking me if I had any questions, and I said no questions, thank you. So yeah, full steam ahead. Right, come on, let's bugger off, you lot. Thank you so much for staying up late, sharing your time with me and the community. Please be aware that I changed the water for the flowers, both there and on the windowsill. So I've been a good boy. And yeah. And I've just consumed the best part of a bottle of wine. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May it be a great Sunday for you. May it bring you joy. May it bring you pleasure. May it at the very least be manageable. And I will catch you all tomorrow night, Sunday Night Live, 11 o'clock. Same time. Oh, no, different time, but same place. A candle will be relit. Not that one. I'm going to leave that one to burn. And I will see you tomorrow. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. Thank you all so much for being there and just generally giving a shit. And yeah, have the best day that you can tomorrow. See you tomorrow night. In the meantime, much love. And on that note, achoo, and indeed, oh yes, bosh.